Hello and welcome to your weekend edition of LMU Community TV News. I'm Ashley Hurley. Thank you for joining us. With July behind us, it is officially time for students to go back to school across the nation. Here in the tri-state area, school started back for Claiborne County, J. Frank White Academy, St. Julian's Academy, and Middlesboro schools on Wednesday, August 5th. The next school systems to start back will be Campbell and Union counties on August 10th. Lincoln Memorial University welcomes students back on the 17th, and Bell County schools start on the 18th. Last but not least, though, Lee County schools will begin their new school year on August 20th, and we would like to wish the students, teachers, and faculty at those schools the best of luck this school year. LMU's DeBus College of Osteopathic Medicine welcomed over 225 students into the class of 2019 last week. The class of 2019 includes 106 students from the Southern Appalachia, and of those, 84 are from the immediate tri-state region of Tennessee, Kentucky, and Virginia. The remaining class members come from all over the United States, as well as 3 from Canada, 1 from China, and 1 from Nigeria. The class is 60% male and 40% female, and the average age is 25, with ages ranging from as young as 21 to the oldest student at 42 years old. 5 members of the class of 2019 received their undergraduate degrees from LMU School of Mathematics and Sciences. Additionally, 72 members of LMU's Master of Science program were extended invitations to interview for a spot at LMU DCOM, and 93% of those were accepted into LMU DCOM or another medical school. We look forward to working with the class of 2019 in the future and wish them the best of luck. It was with great excitement this week that the Lincoln Memorial University Duncan School of Law bridged its class of 2017. Bridge Week is known as the crash course for law students to get adjusted before their first year of law school actually begins. The new law students started their week on Monday, August 3rd, and their semester officially starts on August 10th. And we would also like to extend the best of luck to those students as they begin their next step in their educational careers. The class of 2015 of the Physician Assistant Program at LMU DCOM will celebrate their commencement this coming Saturday morning, August 8th at 10 o'clock. The commencement will take place inside the Tex Turner Arena with Dr. John W. Lacey III delivering their commencement address. Lacey is the Vice President and Chief Medical Officer at the University of Tennessee Medical Center. The physician assistant program profession is one of the fastest growing health professions in the country. They conduct physical exams, order and interpret medical tests, and provide counseling on preventative health care. A PA has at least 6 years of education, a 4-year undergraduate degree, and the master's level physician assistant degree. PA students complete more than 2,400 hours of clinical rotations prior to their graduation. A $500,000 bond is set for a Campbell County man who is currently behind bars. To find out what he did, keep your channel right here.
Cook foods to the right temperature using a food thermometer. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Every day across America, excess food is gathered by a network of good people at local food banks, giving hope to millions of children who struggle with hunger. They've earned their wings, and you can too. Together, we can solve child hunger. Support Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
They were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Welcome back. A man accused of shooting at a Campbell County deputy and was later shot by a deputy himself now faces charges of attempted murder. 41-year-old Donnie Ray Ledford was indicted Wednesday with attempted second-degree murder, 3 counts of aggravated assault, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and employing a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony. Deputies with the Campbell County Sheriff's Department were responding to a welfare check at a home that belonged to Ledford's parents. As deputies approached the home, they say that Ledford pointed a silver revolver at a deputy at the front door and ran off. Deputies said after Ledford took off, they heard 3 shots fired. Later in the day, a deputy recognized Ledford running near an intersection, and when that officer asked Ledford for identification, the deputy said that he then pointed a gun at him. The deputy said that he fired 2 shots, striking Ledford at least once. He was then taken to the UT Medical Center. Ledford is currently being held on a $500,000 bond and is scheduled to appear in court on August 17th. The Lincoln Memorial University College of Veterinary Medicine welcomed 4 new faculty members in preparation for its incoming class of 2019. Udon Christman joined the class as an assistant professor of equine internal medicine. Vina Faulkner, Ph.D., was appointed as an associate professor of veterinary medicine for LMU CVM. Beth Kitts Morgan, Ph.D., joins LMU CVM as an instructor of physiology. Ashutosh Verma, Ph.D., BVSC, is LMU CVM's new assistant professor of microbiology. A part of LMU CVM's mission is investing in quality undergraduate and graduate academic programs supported by a superior faculty and technology, and the Dean, Glenn Hofstas, believes that with their knowledge and experience, they will be an asset to students and the community as they prepare the next generation of veterinarians. Lincoln Memorial University's Women of Service will host Service Suites and Style for Scholarships fashion show on Thursday, August 20th at 6 p.m. inside the Tex Turner Arena. The fashion show will feature clothing from retailers such as Belk, Signatures, Sweet Southern Blessings Boutique, and many, many more. LMU students, staff, and friends will serve as models, and shopping will be available in the upper concourse of the arena. Harrogate City Mayor Linda Fultz will be awarded the first Woman of Service Award during the event for her service to the community. Tickets are $10 for students, $20 for adults, and may be purchased at the door or in advance from LMU's Division of University Advancement or a Women of Service member. For more information on tickets or sponsoring a table, you can call 423-865-6255 or 423-869-6394. Lincoln Memorial University's DeBusk College of Osteopathic Medicine students will host Cooper's Carnival on Saturday, August 15th from 11 to 4 at Harrogate City Park. The event is hosted by LMU DCOM Pediatrics Club and physicians and students serving Appalachia Gaining Education, or the group called Passage. The event is a fundraiser to raise money for Christensen Syndrome Association, as well as to raise awareness of this rare disorder. Cooper is a little boy who is from the Harrogate community that has Christensen syndrome. He is the only child diagnosed within Tennessee, Kentucky, or Virginia. His mother, Heather Jackson, reached out to LMU DCOM students for help in raising awareness for this disorder. Christensen syndrome is a very rare genetic condition that primarily affects the nervous system and becomes apparent in infancy. The features of the syndrome include delayed development and an inability to speak, problems with balance and coordination, and difficulty learning to walk or stand. Cooper's Carnival will feature food, games, a fun run, face painting, and a bouncy house, and several activities for kids. Entry fee is $5 per person or $10 per family. You can pre-register to attend the event, or to make a donation, visit alumni.lmunet.edu/Cooper's Carnival. For more information about the Christensen syndrome, you can visit csa-cares.org. Now keep it right here, because Joseph Lewis is bringing you the movies that are coming to the theaters this weekend, followed by Tyler Rowlett with your weekly concert calendar. That is coming up right after this break.
Out of the military, I was missing this camaraderie.
It's frustrating when you try and talk to people that don't understand.
I would be talking, but I wasn't there with them. You just feel so alone.
I still had the anger, I still had the addictions, but we didn't talk about that.
Came to a point where it's like, okay, I really need to talk to somebody about this.
Family more or less encouraged me, go to the VA, you're a veteran, see what they can do to help you.
When you have family, friends, when you have the facilities like the VA and the vet center, it gives others encouragement to keep moving forward.
It's okay to go get help. It's okay to talk to people, because it takes true strength to ask for help.
Talking with other veterans was the best method for learning the roadmap to success.
Hear veterans' real stories of strength and recovery at maketheconnection.net.
Hello, I'm Joseph Lewis, bringing you all the latest information in the world of movies. This weekend, superheroes will grace the screen one final time this summer with the release of Fantastic Four. Miles Teller, hot off the success of the award-winning Whiplash, stars as scientist Reed Richards, who along with his cohorts Susan Storm, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm, teleports to an alternate universe and becomes endowed with new and thrilling superpowers. Kate Mara, Michael B. Jordan, and Jamie Bell round out the leading cast, and Toby Kebbell, who excelled as the antagonist in last summer's Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, co-stars as Victor Domashev, aka Dr. Doom. Also opening this weekend is The Gift, the directorial debut of actor Joel Edgerton. Jason Bateman and Rebecca Hall co-star as a young couple who find themselves being stalked and terrorized after a chance encounter with an old high school acquaintance played by Edgerton himself. Great word of mouth and a tense trailer promise a unique psychological twist on a familiar setup. Families in particular may be interested in Shaun the Sheep, the movie, the latest film from Aardman Animations, the studio behind Chicken Run and Wallace and Gromit. Spinning off the Shaun the Sheep television series, the movie follows Shaun and his farmland friends after a mix-up with their owner gets them lost in the big, scary city, and the film has received the best reviews of any animated film so far this year. Lastly opening this week is Ricky and the Flash, in which Meryl Streep stars as Ricky Rendazzo, a former rock and roll star who returns home to the family she abandoned in order to help her daughter through a time of crisis. Streep's real-life daughter, Mamie Gummer, co-stars alongside Kevin Kline, musician Rick Springfield, and Captain America's Sebastian Stan. Juno and young adult scribe Diablo Cody writes the script, and Rachel Getting Married director Jonathan Demme takes the lead behind the camera. All of these films open nationwide this Friday, August 7th, and as always, be sure to check your local listings for special Thursday night screenings in the area. That's all for today in the world of movies. I'm Joseph Lewis.
Hi, I'm Tyler Rowlett, and here's your concert calendar for the week of August 6, 2015. Coming this week to the Bijou Theater in Knoxville will be the Steel Drivers. No longer just a bluegrass group, Vince Gill described their sound as new music with an old feeling. They bring an interesting mix of bluegrass, folk, and rock. They'll be at the Bijou on Friday, August 7th, and for more information, you can visit knoxbijou.com. Also on Friday, August 7th, Counting Crows will be at the recently opened Ascend Amphitheater in Nashville. As if getting to sing along to Mr. Jones wasn't enough reason to go, this Counting Crows Day will also be an excellent opportunity to check out the brand new Ascend Amphitheater, which just opened last week. This Saturday, August 8th, Smashing Pumpkins and Marilyn Manson will be at the Riverbend Music Center in Cincinnati, Ohio. Two of the leaders of 90s alternative music come together for a dual headlining tour. This date will be the final date of that tour. Expect to hear all the hits you know from both bands, from the Smashing Pumpkins, 1979, Today, and Bullet with Butterfly Wings, just to name a few. And from Manson, expect to hear all the classic shock rock songs such as The Beautiful People, Rock is Dead, and Sweet Dreams. I'm Tyler Rowlett, and that's your concert calendar for the week of August 6, 2015.
Be sure to come out this Saturday as the Cumberland Mountain Music Show returns to the Cumberland Gap Convention Center. The show includes gospel, bluegrass, and country music along with some down-home comedy. So be sure you come visit the Cumberland Gap Convention Center and enjoy some music. And here is a preview as we send you off and hope you have a great weekend. We'll see you